The playable demo of Worshippers of Cthulhu is out now on Steam and gives you an insight of the upcoming game. You're stranded on a dark, deserted island where there has been a city and a cult before, but no one is left. So you break down the ruins to get building material and start your own little village by creating a lumberjack and a wood mill. That's very common in this kind of genre, and since you have to connect all the buildings with roads, this reminds me a little bit of the Settlers series in the basic gameplay. Then you build houses to contract workers, assign them to a work. Some buildings have several slots for workers, so you have to decide whether to assign them all and to produce faster or to leave them for other jobs. The working speed starts slow but will increase with more experienced workers as well. Then you build a temple for your cult and practice a ritual for the Dark Ones. Here you have to sacrifice some material and therefore get Eldritch favor, something like research or science points, to unlock more buildings or rituals in the end. Your folks need food, so you build a clam harvester near the sea, a cornfield and a corn cooker. This will improve your workers' satisfaction as well as ropes, for which you need sheep and the rope maker. So building up those economical circuits is crucial, and like in similar games. Every now and then something happens and you have up to 3 ways of reacting to this event. I don't know where the developers are going with that mechanic, but even if it is only there to give you a feeling of discovering something, it is a nice adding to the scenery. And this is the star of the game, so the atmosphere. It is dark, muddy, sinister, and by performing rituals for the first time, cutscenes introduce you more and more to the Cthulhu cult. It's really the setting that makes this game unique and that dark feeling like anything can happen. In the demo, you play quest missions that unfold the game and the world. And the way this is done is very intriguing. You're dragged into the game and want to know more. Then you do bigger rituals, build new altars, and even blood sacrifices are done with sheep blood, but then eventually find out there is a neighboring island with settlers and a nice town on it, and you're told to summon a demon with a Necronomicon to attack the town. So you gather everything together, build new structures again, and then even have to sacrifice your own folks to summon the demon. Then it awakens, and before you can unfold his power to attack the enemy and to see how this mechanic will work, the demo is over. It takes about 90 minutes of runtime, and then this last mission is done as well as the demo. But it gave a very good outlook where they are heading for, and that everything up until now is done well. There are comfort functions in several menus. You can always repeat a tutorial. The tutorials themselves are kept short and always use pictures, so even if you don't get something on the first time, it's not a problem. I also like the way the Cthulhu stuff is implemented, like the Necronomicon for being the book to summon demons, and the atmosphere that supports that feeling that you don't know what will come, and this is very seldom in such a game. I hope that the developers will stick to the way they have shown us now, and I'm thrilled to see the fighting gameplay. So, if this is just a demon to be summoned and that does everything on its own, or if you're really taking control and fight the enemy actively. I would like the latter, cause I like when gameplay elements are a little bit mixed and break out of their normal way. But I think even with a passive demon, I would have fun. Worshippers of Cthulhu is set to be released in 2024, but no final date is given, and I definitely want to play the finished game.
We obey. Our work for our God.